This is Nintendo. Oh, what? Video. Oh, sorry, I'm just watching the awesome Skyward Sword trailer that Nintendo did. So I'll turn this one off while he's watching that. Nintendo did an amazing job for their conference. I mean, one, they showed a whole bunch of variety. My favorite conference of the big three. Yes, because they showed Zelda. They showed Mario. I will say, they showed off, first off, they showed off a new system, yes. But while this is the best conference this year, in my opinion, better than Sony and Microsoft, well, it is one of Nintendo's best conferences, I will say it still wasn't as good as last year's, because last year's did show a ton of new games. But this conference was still good because they still showed some games, as well as they still showed hints of some games, because they can only fit what they could in an hour. And the rest was posted online. But they showed off 5 key titles for the 3DS. They showed off all their Zelda stuff for the 25th anniversary, which I was excited about because, you know, I'm a Zelda fan. Zelda's my favorite series of all time. What else was there? Well, obviously, Project Cafe, which is now called the Wii U. It has the controller. Pretty much all the rumors about it were true. Touchscreen, 6 point, what was it? 6.4, I think it was. 6 point. I thought it was 6.9, 6.4, but it was 6 point something. It was pretty big. I know it's yeah, I think it's like, yeah, it's like 6, I'm pretty sure, I think it's 6 by 2 though, I don't know. But it's a touchscreen, so you can, but it's not just that, like it has the same layout as the GameCube and classic controller, kind of. Has your Z, LR, dual analog sticks, control pad, ABXY, stuff like that, plus, minus, I think, and power button. It has cameras on it too. Gyroscope, gyroscope, rumble, obviously. Trying to think what else it had. I don't know, but pretty much you can use it for a variety of things, which I found interesting. One is, first off, the system. The actual system, the Wii U, it's not even coming out this year, first off. It's coming out next year. More than likely, they said after March 31st, so after this fiscal year. Pretty much, you can expect it to come out, I'm just speculating here, you can expect it to come out holiday of 2012, just because of the fact that Christmas, all major consoles come out in the holidays. Like the Wii came out November 06, PS3 came out November 06, 360 came out November 05, and it's always like that. Expect it to come out either sometime between September and December of 2012. That's what I'm gonna guess, because and by that time it'll be 6 years since the Wii, so it's just in time, because Nintendo systems always go by a 5-6 year process cycle, 2001 to 2006 from GameCube to Wii. So it's time for it, and they show off the graphics too. Like they showed off a video, and the graphics are just like that. I mean, there's no. We're getting to a point where obviously we're at some point soon we're going to stop progressing with graphics, obviously, because there's not much else you can go towards, because graphics are just with the way. I mean, it's not the NES or the SNES anymore, where you got all these pixelated bits. You have stuff looking like real life now, and with the 360 and PS3, you've always had that for the past couple of years, and the Wii U has actually surpassed that. I mean, it looks like they showed off a trailer like with like this bird flying through this river and these trees, and like the trees blossomed and pink flower petals flew, and then it goes towards the water. It looked like I was watching a real bird in real time, in real life, with real trees, blooming in real time. And the water looked like, real water. It looked amazing. But of course, Nintendo wasn't. They just showed a video clip. It was just a video clip. It wasn't a game. But they showed off it was just a clip. It was just a graphic clip, tech demo, whatever you want to call it. But they were focusing more on the controller. Like, they didn't even show the actual system at the conference. They showed it online at the on the show floor instead. The actual system does look very similar to the Wii, just a bit.
I would say it's more rounded than the Wii.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's more like rounded, more sleeker, slimmer kind of than the Wii.
And it also has like the Wii, where it has you can like flip in the disc like PS3 does and 260. And on the bottom of that there was this square thing. It looked like it could pop out, but I'm not sure what that's for.
It's probably for the that's probably for the SD and USB ports, because
that's right.
They did for anyone who wanted a hard drive. Sorry, you're not going to get that. It does have 8 gigs of flash memory, but it doesn't get any better than this. You still can use SD cards, and they said there's 4 USB ports to where you can use stuff like flash drives, external hard drives, pretty much any stuff like that. So, no, it doesn't have an internal hard drive, but if you want a hard drive on it, you go out and get an external hard drive, plug it in. So, there's tons of memory on this. Plus, you still have your SD cards and stuff like that. So, they did say it will be backwards compatible with all the Wii stuff. Wii remotes, they're not only is it backwards compatibility, but it's also, I don't know what you call it, it's also seamless. Like, it also goes with the console. The Wii remotes are still being used on the system. It's not like the Wii where it was like, oh, you can use a game controller. It's not like that. It's like there will still be Wii U games made for the Wii remote. They're supporting all the controllers. They even showed off a new Wii Zapper, which was cool, because the original Wii Zapper, while it's a cool thing, it wasn't really anything, because it was just a shell. It wasn't an electronic thing. It was just a shell you put your nunchuck and your Wii remote in to make it look like a gun. But this new one is actually cool because you can set the
controller onto the Zapper.
Yeah, and it has like an aiming type of thing.
It's like a crosshair.
Yeah. So.
And you can like, it showed this game where you can like shoot like a Mii. Well, it wasn't a game, it was like a demo thing. But it showed
shoot me. I don't know what it was. But,
well, you can like you saw all these Mii's in the window, and you can like with the crosshair, and when you spot one and you keep on for a few seconds, you can see the Mii go
Yeah.
And I think the one they showed was actually the like a Mii replica of Miyamoto. Looks like Miyamoto Mii, but it's pretty cool.
It was either like Miyamoto or Iwata or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how they're using it. They're using it with this screen. It has a variety of purposes. One, you can use it as a touch screen for drawing stuff. They showed if you wanted to instead of playing games, you can just simply draw it. Like, they were showing artists making like manga drawings of like Link and stuff like that, just casually drawing on it, and which is amazing. You can color it and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'm guessing there'll be some like photo type of thing, kind of like with the Photo Dojo, or what's it called, the Photo Channel. I don't know what it's called on the Wii, the Photo Channel, whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that. But like you'll probably be able to draw your artwork and save it and stuff like that. Add effects, colors, and stuff like that. But you can do that. You can draw stuff like on the game. Like one of the games they showed was Tekken for Wii U, and
this is the first time Tekken's been on the Nintendo system, by the way.
Yeah, Tekken. It was for Wii. It was for Wii, right? It wasn't 3DS one.
Yeah, 3DS and Wii U actually.
I want to see Tekken for. Oh no, yeah, Tekken for Wii U.
Oh, Wii U. Yeah.
For Wii U. Yeah, Tekken Wii U. Like you can pretty much take your characters on Tekken, and you can draw stuff. Like they started joking around. They took what's the one guy?
Shin Kazama.
Yeah, They drew like the spirals on his cheeks and like furrowed brows and stuff, and then he uses those in game. Then you can draw on their clothes, you can cut them out.
Like make tattoos or designs. I mean, not tattoos, but designs. And another neat feature was you can say if you're playing on the big screen with TV and
someone wants to come in and watch a movie, but you don't want to give up your game. You just they change the channel, go to the movie, then you download your game to the controller and you can sit there and play on the controller.
It's exactly where you left off too.
Yeah. Yep. It's not a Nintendo was specific about this though. It is not a portable system. So you cannot download a game to it and then just take it outside and walk around and go to a friend and be like, oh yeah, look at my on my Wii U, I got this. No, it is a controller. It's something for the living room. I'm pretty sure it has some sort of wireless tech meaning.
Yeah.
Meaning if it's away from the system, you'll probably lose your stuff. I'm guessing. So no, Nintendo was pretty big on it's not a portable. It is made for home consoles. I'm guessing that's why they have the 3DS, because the 3DS is portable. So I'm really wondering though with the 3DS. The only thing the 3DS is missing is rumble and that second analog stick. But besides that, the 3DS has all the tech where you could easily use it as a control. I'm pretty sure there's going to be games where they're going to use it in conjunction with the controller. I can see that some sort of compatibility with the 3DS, using it as a controller or something. Because they had it for GameCube with the Game Boy Advance, and they had it for the Wii with the DS. So they're going to have some sort of connectivity. But I can honestly see them doing something more for 3DS and the Wii U this time around, because the controller is just so similar and stuff like that. So I could see something going with this.
And also for the remote and the TV and the controller and TV, you can combine the two. Like there's this one demo where you had like these ninja stars and you can like shoot them at the TV and like chop down the trees.
Yeah, like you had it like flat on your hand, the controller.
Yeah.
And you're just going like you're sliding stuff, like you're pointing it at the TV and you're sliding it, and you see like when you slide it off, it disappears off the screen of your controller, and you see it hit stuff on the TV in real time, which is pretty cool.
And they also showed this one thing, I can't remember what it's called, but they said something about pirate arrows coming at you, and it's like rotate your controller so you can like dodge all of them.
Yes, that's what I liked about the screen too. That was another thing they're doing. It's like an extension of the not an extension. I don't know what you describe it. More, I think you describe more along the lines of like a like a looking glass kind of like
yeah.
You can you point at the TV for some games and you can see the TV screen on the actual thing, like whatever you're pointing at. Like say for example you have a let's see, the screen on the controller is 6.2 inches, so you got like, say if you have a 32-inch TV, and you point the controller at like obviously like like the corner of the screen, then you'll get that corner of the screen showing up on your controller. So it's like then as you're moving it through the screen, you see more of the screen based on where you're pointing it, which obviously that's I'm just speculating here, but I'm guessing they're using like a conjunction of the gyroscope and maybe the camera to show it up on the screen, to show where it's at as far as like what's on the screen.
That's good.
That's what I'm guessing.
They gave it a specific name, but it's not very memorable, the name, but it's pretty neat.
What are you talking about, the name?
Because the guy named it something like...
The game? The pirate
the
game?
mode that when you do the rotating thing.